So you mentioned being coached by great coaches and technicians, but then you also alluded to the fact that you're a helping coach. Tell us about your role at Westville South.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so I basically fell in love with coaching right after I graduated. Right after I graduated, I was kind of helping build the next class of kids. Because I wanted to leave my footprint on the school, and so I thought no better way to leave my footprint than to bring in the middle school kids, to help those kids out, that were about to be freshmen the following year. So I helped bring in a lot of those kids, and get them plugged in with the program, and then because of that, because I brought those kids in, I fell in love with helping them succeed at the high school level. I wanted to go back and help them out. Now that group of kids are now juniors, and they've had a lot of success over the past 2 years. And I've seen them grow from, like, a lot of them were first year wrestlers. Now they're winning matches in the varsity lineup for us. Westville South, and coaching just taught me so much about how to deal with kids, and how to deal with parents, and how to run a social media account. I run the Twitter account for Westville South and Instagram account. So it's been so many. It's been an awesome time coaching these past 2 years, and it's definitely been a struggle because I'm balancing coaching while wrestling college. I'm trying to be two places at once. I'm full time committed to wrestling college, but I'm trying to be at Westville South as much as I can. Whereas, like, obviously the other coaches on the staff understand that, like, I'm a college wrestler, and that comes first. I'm committed to Otterbein, but I'm still helping out there as much as I can. Giving kids rides, just helping in any way that I possibly can. Even though I may not be the main coach in the room, coaching those guys up, I'm still helping out all the little things. And also it's been beneficial that the technique that I've been learning here at Otterbein over the past 2 years, I'm able to go back and reteach it to them, and in turn helps me learn the technique better because I'm reteaching to those guys. And so that's helped me a lot. Learn new moves. Is I learn it that day, I'll go over the Westville South practice, teach it to those guys, and they're like, "What the heck is this?" I'm like, "I just learned this today, but it's a great move." You know what I mean? It's a great technique, and you should try it. And I've been learning all these positional, different positional, techniques, and ways to stay in good position. Like, these are things that I didn't really have during high school, but now at the college level, we take them extremely seriously. Like, never get out of position. You know what I mean? Always go forward. Like, just always moving your feet. These were things that, like, I didn't have the opportunity to pick up on in high school. But now at the college level, they're being stressed to me every single day. And so I'm just, like, instilling good habits, and so it's really changed, how I am as a wrestler, like, physically, and also, like, on the mental side of the sport too, like how I prepare for a match, like my warm up, every single thing that goes into being a wrestler, like my diet, all this, even though it's only Division III, like, I feel like, it's a very tough workload to deal with, being a student athlete, especially the sport of wrestling. It's definitely a huge workload, and I've been able to balance it, with other aspects of my life as well. So it's been a huge success for me.